treat you, look at you, all that?
I think it does.
I don't. I mean, that's kind of a broad type
No,
of
that's a
question.
specific
It
question.
doesn't make it right,
Yeah.
but I do think it does. I feel like, like we were saying, if you are out in like a t-shirt and jeans, or versus being out in like, you know, the little hoochie mama dress or whatever
Right.
else, I feel like the type of guys wants to approach you with that type of dress on is not going to be of a caliber you really want.
Right.
Versus,
Gotcha.
like you have a t-shirt and jeans on, you might, a guy might see you differently.
The respect level.
Yes, because you're just like he might see your beauty outside of your physical, like your body. He might see the beauty with your beauty. So a different type of guy, the terrible guy who would approach you wearing a hoochie dress is something he approaches you for the physical aspect of you. Whereas a guy with a
That
t-shirt
makes
and
sense.
jeans, he approached you because he thought you were beautiful. He maybe he's something he overheard you say or whatever.
Can
Can I
you find
jump in?
now?
Can I add something to that?
Now, can you find a guy that's one and the same? Sure, but
Yes.
it's just like with your
It's-
eyes in it.
But
Yeah.
here's the problem with what you're saying though. So nowadays, guys aren't really walking up to girls like, "Hey, we're looking at your profile, and on your profile,
Oh yeah.
you post pictures that are like your highlight reel, for lack of a way to put it. So when I look at your highlight reel, I'm seeing what you want me to see, and that's
Yeah. So
How
that's how you're
Yeah,
gonna be
I
perceived.
I see.
so
That's true.
So it's kind of tough to say. If I see you a certain way, then I'm gonna perceive you a certain way. Because on your highlight reel, I don't see highlight reels with women in suits all day. I see women in
Half
All
naked.
types of stuff.
exactly.
Right.
So
Right.
you gotta look
I
at it
think
from that
again
perspective.
that goes to the person that you're attracted to, because like me personally, if you look at my reels, you won't see me in something crazy like that. You'll see me dressed nice or whatever else, but you won't see me like with my butt hanging out and all that type of stuff. That's just not who I am. And even like my profile picture now, I have on like a black like mini dress in it, but it's not in a distasteful manner either.
Yeah.
So it depends on who you're attracted to, because you will have someone, and I was talking about this the other day, you will have people who literally will post everything but their vagina and their nipples on their
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
I always say
And
like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I always say like, I feel like women get confused like what guys like to what guys want. Like I might like seeing that. That doesn't mean I want
That's
to
what
bring
they
that home
want.
to my
Exactly.
mom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're trying to be like them. No, I like looking at this all day. I'll fuck her. I'll look at her, but I'm not about to bring her home to meet my mama
exactly.
per
What's the
se.
topic? What's the topic again?
We was talking about
We was
inconsistency.
talking about
kinda
the
do-
inconsistency,
yeah,
but
we
it's like
kinda
we
did.
kind of
It's okay.
we go like everywhere,
The
but it's
inconsistency
all
of what?
Of a
men.
man.
We was saying
How they get
inconsistency
inconsistent.
at first.
Oh, all right, okay. But then what we was just talking about was
Attire, like what
Right.
Okay.
what you
As far as like, will that turn a guy off, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Let's say I did meet you in that provocative dress. It might be cool that first night, but now we're talking. This might be the way you dress, and I may not be that type of person for real. Now I'm starting to be inconsistent because I might have said something to you like, hey, you mind changing that? And you like, nah, it's girls' night. I'm going out. So now it's like you're going
Okay, to
against.
see, that's a justified reason to be inconsistent. But
No,
you
but-
ain't even got to be inconsistent. Just tell her, yeah, this not gonna work. Just be straight up.
No, but I try to make it work by telling you like I'm into you. Hey, you mind changing this? Because what we were saying, right? The right man, all this stuff like that. You will start just doing what he likes in a better
Yeah.
sense. So now you're not even doing what I like. Maybe that's why I'm now going ghost. Because you're in your hot girl summertime right now, right? You know what?
Yeah, but you ain't even. You still ain't gotta go ghost. Just
No, why
tell
not?
her.
Because you're playing around, right? Let's say it's summertime, right? You feel like having a hot girl summer. Maybe at this point I'm
are
ready
they
for
dating?
a serious.
Are we assuming that the two people are
Yeah, like all right, like we
I
out.
think they're exclusively seeing each other.
Yeah, like
Right.
Okay.
so we may not be like boyfriend girlfriend, but we're in that talking phase, right? So as you may be enjoying your summer, I might be taking this a little bit more serious.
Okay.
You might say, all right, cool, cuffing season. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
But-
then there's a communication. Something just dropped.
Nah, I told you, like
So did you tell her that, I don't like the way you're dressing? Can you
Yeah, I'm saying
you
that's
had this
not a
conversation?
situation. Yeah.
Okay, and then she's still not changing. So then you're like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
Right.
So what she's saying is, instead of just being like, I can't do this anymore, block and go about your business, and you can just say, I've talked this about you a couple times, and
Right.
this is not working for me anymore. And then you can walk away. What she's saying is because sometimes, and I can only go by my experience,
okay.
when you can be talking to a guy and a guy will completely go ghost and you have no idea why. it wasn't like y'all got into an argument. It wasn't like you brought something up that, you know, you didn't change. You legit have no idea why.
You need closure.
No, it's not that you need closure, but at the end of the day, if that consistent constantly happens, it makes you feel like I said, from my opinion, like, what's wrong with me?
It does.
It makes it, for me, it made me, and this is what happened to me before. I was like, what's wrong with me that guys keep doing this? So it made
multiple times.
It happened to me at least like
she's trying to say like she's the common denominator out of those situations.
It made me look at myself like, what's wrong with me or whatever. Like, what is it about me that the guy is inconsistent or keeps ghosting me, right?
Okay.
So then, what happens is those
walls come up.
No, the guys come back. Oh, I was going through something. Oh, please, let's try again. I was going through something. Oh, this, that, and the other. Oh, this happened. My dog died. Oh, all this craziness.
Are those factors? Are those not like valid? I'm not saying.
So,
are those valid points though?
No, what I'm saying is those could happen, and people go ghost and handle things differently. But it still could have been a communication. At the end of the day, like for me personally, it made me look at myself like, what's wrong with me? When truly it wasn't me to a degree. It was them.
Let me say this in one perspective. My one homegirl was talking to this guy, right? They was kicking it, and I understand there's definitely communication. So that's the answer to the problem. But based on the situation, whatever in his life, he was kind of fucked up. As the man, he didn't want the woman to see him in his like weakest point. So he kind of went dark for like a week or whatever till you got his situation there to not show her weakness.
But are they ghosting you for a week, or you mean ghosting you for a longer time?
Okay, so wait, hold on. To answer your question, when he came back and was talking to her, did he explain all of that?
Yes.
He let her know.
He let her know after, but I'm saying during that time where you don't know why.
I mean, because it's like, it will make a female think like, dang, where he at?
Like, did I do something?
Right, like,
Right.
But that's a legitimate reason to go ghost, and that was only for a week.
Right.
But I'm talking about going ghost longer.
No. But I don't feel like anyone has a legitimate reason, because at the end of the day, communication is key. So you don't have a legitimate reason at all. Even it can be a death. You can lose a job. Your house can burn up. Whatever it is, you can simply say, right now is not a good time for me, and I need time for myself. When I'm in a better place, I'll reach out to you.
But that's my problem though. Like if he's gonna ghost on you, right? You're right. That got to be something with you, because he actually should be leaning into you.
I said the same question.
He should be like, yo, I'm going through this right now, and I need to lean into you
from
to
a male
support
point of
me.
view.
I get you.
So
I get you. So from my experience, it wasn't like something where it came. It was like, I feel like they were comfortable at that point to lean on me like that, because we weren't that deep in. You see what I'm saying?
So then how do you say you went ghost on you if you wasn't that deep in? If y'all wasn't
because
that, it's not
because you can be like consistently talking to someone a week, let's say even a month. Y'all talk like maybe y'all text like every other day or every day, FaceTime here and there. Y'all might even meet up for dinner or whatever, and then boom, after a month it's like, what the heck?
So then at some point you had a conversation, like if y'all never got to that point, like what is this? Then maybe in a guy's perspective, he was still in that. I'm just meeting you. We ain't nothing.
Y'all say male, female perspective is different.
We go together. You feel me? And he like, nah.
No, it's not we go together at all.
But how did he ghost you?
Because maybe we should define ghosting you then.
Yeah, let's get the male version.
That's
what it means.
Disappearing?
I would say disappearing. And maybe you... Period. Even if for a week or whatever, if you're consistently talking to someone and then boom, out like you just stop
everything.
Even for a week, that's a ghosting someone. It's like
I understand your perspective.
But it don't matter.
Y'all tell me this is wrong, because me personally, I'm an introvert, right? So I don't usually, my friends, everybody, I don't really talk to everybody on a daily basis. But if we're new, something like that, you might get that first. We talking, we're building phase, right? Yeah. But at some point, I'm about to still be me. So you may feel like technically I changed, but I am being who I am. Right, it's eventually kicked in. Is that like the same?
No, because I feel like over time she'll learn that about me.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll learn that there are times when we might talk a lot, and then he needs his moment. And I feel like when you communicate that with someone, they like a woman wouldn't get mad.
Like she said, communication is key.
The thing with you is you're very understanding, right? Let's just say 50-50. Some women aren't as understanding as you are. Because I could come to you and say all this, and you like, yo, fuck that shit, nigga. I don't care what reason you is.
I'm understanding. Yeah. I feel like
You sound she's quiet. Hold on. Let's get Shannon real quick. Because I feel like she's the woman.
I mean, I'm understanding, but sometimes I'm not going for the nonsense.
I was like, I
But
might not
you
go
about to
for
turn
it.
up.
Man, I'm saying,
Yeah.
what's the nonsense?
You gonna be at the house like knocking on the door.
It takes 2.5 seconds to send a text message.
But it don't if I'm busy, like I just said. What
No,
that's really the reason.
Nah.
We talking about ghosting, so you're not busy for.
No, now I just want to get into her. What do you feel like the bullshit is then?
Cause you're not about to ghost me and then come back thinking everything is just peachy
all-
so
keen.
you
That's
feel
another
like-
thing.
so
They
what
come
about-
back and
Yeah,
they're like they want
everything
to
is
pick up right
fine.
back and
It
not
was
even
what
give
that
you
way.
an
Alright, so watch this.
explanation
What
as
about
to
if a
what
woman just
happened.
like randomly block a nigga and just unblock him and come back?
I
no. What's the difference between
I
that?
mean, now listen.
got some.
What's the difference?
I got some.
No, but let's say the difference. What's the
Yeah.
difference for that?
Oh, when the female block a dude.
You ghosted the shit out of me.
That is
Cause she
good.
But then
probably
you
was
came
mad at something
Alright, so was
that
I.
she ain't like.
Alright,
so she
so
was like,
was
you know
I.
what, let me get my mind together.
See what I'm
Something
saying?
to go along.
But
So was I.
we need, but okay.
Whatever her answer is my answer.
But
That's what I'm saying. Like, whatever your answer for ghosting me is my same answer. Is
But
that
it's
fine?
different. It's different.
Why?
But
Watch this. Why?
wait, no,
It's
but I
the
don't.
same thing.
I don't want to.
No, all
like
women say it's
right.
different.
No.
Nah, but it's not
I'm
right
saying,
from
I don't
either
wanna
way,
seem
from the
like, make
female
it
or the
seem like
male.
it's right. No, if a woman just out of nowhere blocks you
Yeah.
and you have no idea why, that is the same as ghosting. That
Okay.
is not
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
It's not
Okay,
right, and,
thank you.
and I'm not.
I
It's
told you
not
to
right.
understand.
It's not
right.
It's not for you. I need the non-understanding
It's
one
not
right now.
right.
Because
But
she's
I'm
like,
saying
I
it's
think
not
I
right.
see
It's
all
not right.
perspectives, but like she said though, like you could tell me why you ghosted me or whatever else.
Right.
That doesn't mean I'm like, oh okay, you can come back. No, I still might be like you still done with you.
But
But
hypothetical. Let me give you a hypothetical, right? So let's say you and the guy y'all talking, y'all a month. I don't know. That's the timeline we've been talking about. So a month.
Okay.
Y'all talking, texting. You might go out every once a week, something like that. Hang out. You feeling good about it, and then he stop texting you. What if he wants to go pursue something else, and then that didn't work out, and he come back to you? What's the problem
Nah,
with
but
that?
see, then just say that.
why?
Just
Why do I
say
gotta-
that.
hold on,
Why?
but
We're not
listen,
that close.
But we never got to that point where it was like,
But see,
hey, you know what?
30
we together.
days.
with females
So
and
why do
males
you
is
feel like
different.
you can
Because
be- you
females will
can-
put their emotion in it, where a guy can just be like, okay, yeah, whatever.
But watch this. That's my point. So you have that understanding though, right?
That
You,
might be- that
that's
might be-
my whole
so
point.
why do you?
I'm
You have that.
But
You have that
why do you feel like it's okay to?
I don't know you like that. It's only been
but-
30 days.
Okay,
Oh,
but
how
why
about
do you
this?
feel like it's okay to like boom, I ain't dealing with her no more.
Nah,
I'm pursue
because
this. Oh no,
look,
this
because
didn't work
y'all
out.
do
Now I'm
it.
gonna come back.
You know when
Y'all do it too.
Listen, you know what women never ask.
Y'all have options.
You know,
not,
right?
no,
I'm telling you,
Hey,
y'all never
not
ask.
all
Hey,
females.
see,
Some
hold on,
females
hold on,
This
are
what they
all
never
in.
ask. This what they never ask,
I'm
right?
saying
How
I'm
many
gonna
women
mad
ask you
at
this?
You
Look,
said I'm getting
how many
mad.
women ask you this, right?
Uh-huh.
How many women ask you this exact word? Y'all exclusive. Y'all together. Y'all
Right.
shook hands. Y'all kissed. Y'all did the ceremony. We together. We hey, did you get some closure with the ex girl? Did you call her? I've never heard a woman ask that in my whole life. Say,
Do you
hey,
ask women that?
Did you get closure?
no, we talking about ghosting. So
But
do you
I'm
care
saying,
about
did
that?
you ask a woman that
No,
though?
listen, we
No, but
talking
we
about
don't.
ghosting.
See,
Do you care about that other woman who got ghosted for you?
But I don't know that.
Right, how we supposed to know he
Yeah.
goes to
that-
somebody for us?
So that's what happened. So maybe they put you to the side for a minute
right.
to go make sure that was good or that wasn't good. Once they realized, you know what?
Because if he
That's
would have said,
better.
hey, I ghosted this other drink for you, you like, as you should.
I mean, yeah, but
It doesn't mean that it was still right though. It
But
doesn't
you don't
mean-
care.
But it doesn't mean it was right.
No, but you don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fighting.
care.
You,
No, me
all right, oh, hold on.
neither.
I said it
That's
before.
my
I
point.
I
said,
do care.
I said women don't want to. How did I say it? I was like, women aren't against cheating. They're against being cheated on.
You said aren't
no,
you?
I'm against cheating.
Yeah.
Of
You
all
ever been
forms.
you ever been a side chick?
Hell no.
Nah, I ain't been nobody. To my knowledge, no.
Have you ever messed with a guy that was entertaining other females?
I think you deal with people and you deal with people and until you guys are exclusive or you have a conversation, you won't know.
No, y'all be knowing. You might just. Y'all be knowing.
No, I
Nah.
won't say that.
But
No.
don't take
I-
yourself
also
out of
don't
it. Not
know.
just. I don't think it's directed to y'all. It's
Right.
directed to.
To females.
Just-
Okay, so
Okay.
what's the question again?
All right, so like I said, not all, right? But I was saying I don't think females are exactly against cheating. They're against being cheated on.
I'm against
Right,
I
like,
mean, nobody likes getting cheated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
you don't
against
mind
cheating.
helping the guy cheat, is what I'm saying.
I totally do. I'm not nobody's
Not
side
saying
chick.
Depends,
specifically.
depends.
Well, I can't answer that. So,
Yeah.
I can't answer
What
There's
that.
about
some
all
females
women?
that won't care.
Some
All
women-
women should be against cheating. No,
Mm-hmm.
all women should be against being somebody's side chick willingly.
Exactly.
If you know that you are a side chick, it's something wrong with you. You should not be okay with that.
But most women have.
What if
I'm
she
not
get the
saying.
win?
See, I
What
gotta
if
say
she
the
get the
word
win
most.
though?
It doesn't matter.
What if I said
It's
most-
about principles and morals.
Well, I said a
and
lot of
standards.
women only
Okay.
have side chick qualities out here.
I can
If they
believe
do,
that.
yeah, they
I
possibly
can believe
do.
That's
that.
a unique
So,
question.
so
That's-
now when they're wondering why he's ghosting or whatever, he already. Well, you got these side chick qualities.
Okay,
you
so-
should look within yourself.
I mean, all this whole ghosting stuff can just stop with communication.
But are you
Let's
going for
just
the world?
communicate.
No, I agree with you.
I
I agree
agree.
with you on that. My
Communicate.
personal
But why-
perspective.
If
But
you're
why
like,
do
all
people
right,
do
yeah, this ain't about to work, like,
I'm out.
yeah,
Mhm.
you know,
You don't even have to give it that
let's
whole
just be
explanation.
friends,
Yeah.
right?
You
You
can
know,
be like,
you don't have
"This
to
is
do
not
all
working
that,
for
but
me.
just say something
I can't
because
do
I don't
it."
want to
Yeah.
sit here thinking we one way the whole time we not.
No, I agree with you on that. I hear you on that. I agree. I think that's
Just
realistic.
communicate. That's
But if
all.
it
Like,
happens
we
to
grown out
you, if
here.
it happens to you a couple times, though, you gotta start asking questions like, why does this keep happening?
You do.
And
That's
I do.
why I said,
I
like, for me
asked
personally,
that.
I
I've
did.
asked that to
Yeah.
the point where I be in tears. Like, why me? Like every relationship, I either got cheated on, you know, the dude went ghost, or it's just something went wrong. And then I'm like, okay, but what did I do wrong? Like, I know I'm a good woman. What is it? So
I'm not saying this specifically to you.
I mean, I know.
But-
Go
but-
ahead.
No,
But I
because
know
we
I
was
am.
having a conversation earlier, right? It's like you feel how you feel about yourself,
Yeah.
right? You may feel whatever you are. That doesn't mean I look at you the same way that you look at as far as the guy who's pursuing you. You know what I'm saying? So you might feel like I'm a 10, I cook, I clean, I take care of him. But then if you ask the guy that, without him being in trouble, no arguments, and say like, yo, is she doing everything? And he said no, you probably get defensive now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like,
Because that don't make no sense. If
Why
she's
to
cooking,
you?
cleaning,
But look,
no,
look,
I'm
I
just
just
saying,
said-
if she cooking, cleaning, doing what she's supposed to do, you know, being that good woman,
Alright.
why he won't like
no,
that?
it's like this. All right, I may say I want a woman who would cook, right?
Uh-huh.
I may say in my head, I might need a woman cooking for me 5 times a week, right? You might be cooking 3. You like, hey, I'm cooking for you. Are you doing what I need?
It's a compromise.
No, it's I asked a
Now you're
specific
saying that's
question.
what
No,
you want.
but it
You
needs to
want
be a
someone to
compromise
cook for
there.
you 5 times a week, although she's doing it for 3. Her schedule might not allow her to, so
But-
she is still doing what you
Right.
need. It might not be every little thing you want because maybe her schedule might not allow her to. That's where compromise and communication.
I
comes in.
agree. I just don't feel like the guys get that same slack on the other end.
Again, I'm gonna keep rolling back to it depends on who you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a woman who is mature and who can have conversations, so if
That's
she
why
can
I'm
take
so mad at you
constructive
because I want to talk to the
criticism-
young jazz.
Because I'm not the
You
same.
know,
because
mature
I'm
shit
telling you,
you
I'm
got
telling you,
going
because
on.
sometimes I don't
Same.
want to talk. I don't want to talk. So
And my problem
you
is I
gonna
always
get
wanna
two
talk.
different
I always want to have a
perspectives.
conversation.
Sometimes I don't. I don't want to talk. I'm gonna block you until I feel like talking.
See, I'm
See,
different.
that's the woman I'm trying to talk to you right now. All right.
And then when
Why
I feel
would
like
you-
it, it's like, all right, all
I
right.
mean, you know, I'm a very upfront in your face type of person, and I like to handle things very head on. So like, if in a relationship, if something's going on and I can't reach you or I need to discuss something with you, I don't want to talk on the phone. I don't want sex. I need to see you front face. Like we need to have a conversation.
I don't like that. I don't like in the face.
I'm a
I
very
don't, 'cause
I
upfront.
need like
Depends
have a
what we
conversation on the
talking about. I
phone
might
first
get
to get
mad.
like the initial emotion
No,
out,
I'm
and
a
then
very
in person.
upfront in your face type of person. Like if I have a problem, I'm gonna be like, can you meet me? Can we talk? We can go meet at the park. I don't care. We need to talk. That's just me.
But you know when you said we
Hey,
got
that's what I'm trying to say.
I want to hear that.
I'll be a little nervous, like,
No,
I don't know.
I think I just like that face to face, so I can get your initial reaction, and I don't want no beating around the bush. I want no phone actually hang up. I don't want no text not to go through. No, we need to talk right here and now. That's what I'm saying. I'm not busting no windows in nobody's car. No. 'Cause at the end of the day,
I wouldn't
I
trust
have
you on that.
I have a whole life to live outside of you. So you know, this is a situation that can literally be like poof, gone, and I still have a life. So I'm not doing no dumb stuff to mess
Maybe
up
that's
my
why.
life.
Maybe that's why he goes, because he might be like, is this a whole situation?
But let me tell you something. That also
could be
happened.
proved
That type of stuff happened in my early 20s. I'm
Okay.
in my 30s, so
Okay.
that's not going to. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
I
same.
think you just tap back into
Of
your
course.
young jazz.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, nah,
Listen, y'all wanna know, I used to
communication,
Google, I used to check the location, popped
Oh,
up
nah,
over
that's
there.
crazy.
That's the
Listen,
wrong choice.
I did some stuff
I
now.
understand it in that mindset.
You remember this? I used to always say, I will never, and from my first boyfriend, and you, and when I were good friends way back when him and I were dealing, I always said, I will never lose myself worrying about you and your whereabouts. So I don't mean no harm. I love you dearly. But if I gotta like, Google you and your location and stuff like that, I don't need to be with you. You're taking me way too out my element to be with you. If it's that hard, I don't need it.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
true.
I don't need it. So if I'm looking for you, locating you,
Get phone
having
down.
people looking, busting, no,
Nah.
I'm not doing it. That's too
Phones
much.
don't die out here.
But see, that's what comes with
That's
growth.
funny.
Because before I did all of that, I was the one that went crazy. I
was
wrote
busting
on your
windows.
You
window.
was busting
I did
windows.
stuff like that.
Right.
Like I did that. I popped up at your games. Like, what you doing? Like, you know, I did that. But now that I'm older and I've grown from it, it's not worth it. So I will just be like, you know what? For my own sanity, I'm gone.
So if you had to wrap this up, why do you feel like guys are out here playing games in your perspective?
Guys always want their cake and eat it too. But you know what? I don't want to
What's
keep
the point of
saying
having
guys.
cake then?
Because females play games too. But I mean,
I feel differently. I feel like guys who play games, they mentally emotionally, they are immature. I feel like, I remember when I was in college, I read this article that said men can go through something traumatic in life and it will literally stop their mental and emotional growth. So they can be like 40 but have a mind frame of like a 20-year-old. So the emotionally they cannot be who you need. So they emotionally and mentally they cannot be who you need. So I feel like that is what makes them play the games, because they can't be who you need. I feel like men out here, black men, they need help, they need therapy, they need.
and they not about to speak about that.
Hey, real quick, I'm
I know.
with you. But can you just keep it at men? I don't like how you specify.
But see, no, black men, it is. They don't.
You
But,
can't.
you know, I also feel like men get hurt too. So when the men is hurt, that's how they kind of, they shut down. So, you know, we may seem like, to us, it may seem like they don't care, or, you know, they are falling back, but that's their
And
defense
they don't know
of
how
it.
to
really the
show it.
conversation
Because
that we
they,
need to
you
have
know,
out
been
here.
hurt
Yeah,
too,
they
and
don't know how
men
to
show
show
that
that.
hurt different from females.
All right, so we gonna wrap that up. I'm your boy Sir Pt.2. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. If y'all have any Instagrams or anything y'all want to tell them. feel
Oh,
free.
you can follow me at _ Shay Baby, and that baby got an extra Y on the end.
You can't follow me because my page is private.
Yeah, mine's private too, but I'm saying.
I'm not going to, if I don't
But
know
this
you,
is
I'm not
fine.
going
We
to
gotta do
accept
this
you.
again. We gotta do
So-
this again.
And
Catch
we
me on
out of
his
here.
page.